Hey guys, it's Tom. I'm back. Hey, this video, I just wanted to add a few things uh, from the money changing video that I did. There's just one or two things that I forgot to mention. And at the beginning of the last video, I mentioned like, hey, you could get, you could change money at your U.S. bank, back home, like before you come over here, right? And you could, but in my experience, okay, and I have a sort of at least it's a regional bank, but it's a big bank in Chicago. I don't know how nationwide they are, but obviously they're not like Bank of America or Chase or whatever. But it's a pretty big bank, and like I said, regionally. And it just didn't seem worth it to me because not only did it take a while, it took like at least a week to get the money. Once you order it, right? And then it's like they give you a rate, like, okay, we'll sell it to you for this much, and it's a bad rate. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, it's probably like, Jesus, five or at least 5 pesos below the actual exchange rate. You know, so I don't think in my opinion, it's probably not the best way to go. Maybe your bank is better, right? Maybe you have a bigger national bank, like some of the ones I mentioned, and maybe they'll give you a better exchange rate. But you could check with them, right? You definitely check with them. You know, next time you go there or call them on the phone, customer service or whatever, while you're still in the U.S. and see what they do. See what they'll do for you. But for some of us, like myself, it really didn't seem very feasible. Even a small amount, it just seemed kind of like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you almost get insulted. Like Jesus, like I don't mind like if getting 2 pesos less of an exchange rate, when you use Western Union or 1.5 to 2 pesos. But man, this was like 5 or 6, or it was pretty bad. So anyway, and sometimes when you're using one of those like whatever, if you stop in another country before getting to the Philippines, you have a layover and you're allowed to get, they do exchanges and they will give you Philippine pesos. Yeah, you're not going to get the best exchange rate either. You know what I mean? But it's not going to be any worse than probably what your bank is going to give you or whatever. Or at least what my bank was offering me at the time. It was like 3 years ago. Uh, because I had inquired before I like the last trip. Before I came here last time, not to live, but just to visit. Um, so anyway, but that's mostly what I wanted to talk about. And then keep in mind, like the money changers in a lot of the big cities. I mean, they're gonna be in the malls, right? Like if you're near a mall, there's gonna be at least one money changer there. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not even talking about like SM, like SM grocery or SM department store, but just another money changer, like where that's all they do. So those are the easy places to go. If you're near a mall, if you're staying near a mall, uh, definitely, yeah. And some, like I said, in Manila, some hotels will have that service in the lobby. They'll offer it, as well. Not all hotels, but I mean, there's some. But anyway, I just wanted to add that. So I think that's about it. And a lot of times with these money changers, at least in the stores and whatnot, the ones that they're in the bill paying section and they have Western Union there too. You know what I mean? So it's all kind of like accessible in one area because you could send yourself money. You know what I mean? That's another option. You know what I mean? You can send yourself money from Western Union online to yourself, and then just pick it up. But at the near, and there's Western Unions all over the place here. Okay, I mean not just the Manila, but like pretty much all over the Philippines. Yeah. So, all right, guys, that's it. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. All right, have a good one.